Hi, I'm Anthony Alder from Alder IP, and welcome to another episode in the IP series. Today we're going to be talking about a really interesting topic. We're going to be talking about the prime range of drinks, which everyone's pretty aware of, that are promoted by Logan Paul and his company, KSI. The company's in a little bit of trouble in the fact that they've breached some of the rules in regard to trademarking. Some of their products are being labelled with, and I'll quote it, Kevin Durant Olympic Prime Drink written all over their marketing. They've got promotional and endorsement deals with Kevin Durant, who's a famous American basketballer. However, they haven't got the approval to use the word Olympic. And Olympic is covered by numerous pieces of legislation, not only in Australia, but also in the USA. In Australia, we have the Olympic Insignia Act, which prohibits the use of these trademarks in an unauthorised way. Also, in Australia, you run foul of things like the old English tort law of passing off, which is where you're pretending to be something you're not. And the other one that they do fall foul of is also the Australian consumer law. Australian consumer law says that you can't be false and you can't make false and misleading statements in the course of trade. In the case of the drink, if the endorsement is not there, then basically they're misleading the public to say that they've got some link with the Olympic Committee. Olympic is a recorded trademark of the IOC, but also under the acts, you're not allowed to register it and you're not allowed to use it. In fact, Coca-Cola's got the exclusive license for soft drinks and beverages for the Olympic Games. Of course, you can see how this would get a whole lot of people offside by using trademarks with the word Olympic. I think it is a bit of a cautionary tale and making sure that people don't accidentally use the word Olympic, particularly in the terms of their marketing, even when they're promoting goods that are connected with sports people and that sort of thing. You don't have the permission from the Olympic Committee to do it. You can't use those trademarks unless you actually have permission. That's the really important thing. Even though you might have permission from the actual sports person, you might need a separate set of permissions from the actual event organizer. And this happens to other organizations, including FIFA, World Tennis, PGA Golf, and a whole range of different products that also need the permission or the consent of the trademark owner for the second part of it and not just the first part, which is the name of the sports person. And sometimes those conflict too, which is quite an interesting overlap, where the sports person doesn't actually have a deal with the actual event. And sometimes you get this in particular sports where they have competing allegiances for sponsorship deals and that sort of thing. But you have to go through in detail and look at each one of the consents that are with those sports people to work out who can sign what document and who's authorized to do what. And sometimes you have to manipulate or change slightly how your marketing approach works to make sure you're not tripping over these rules. If you do have problems with sports people endorsement and sports person endorsements or endorsements of an event, please feel free to contact myself or the team at Alder IP. We're more than happy to help you out with that. Thanks for listening.